There's a Phoenix car. Just drove up, and a man in a black shirt with an orange snake stitched up the sleeve is coming up the front walk.
Beatty?
Beatty.
Oh, go let him in. Tell him I'm sick.
Tell him yourself.
Shut the relatives up. Just thought I'd come by, see how the sick man is.
How'd you guess?
I've seen it all. You were going to call the night off. Well, take the night off. When will you be well?
Tomorrow? The next day, maybe?
Every fireman hits this, sooner or later. They only need understanding to know how the wheels run. I'll let you in on it. When did it all start, you ask? This job of ours. How did it come about? Where? When? Well, I'd say it really got started around about a thing called the Civil War, even though our rule book claims it was founded earlier. The fact is, we didn't get along well until photography came into its own. Then motion pictures in the early 20th century. Radio, television, things began to have mass. And because they had mass, they became simpler. Once, books appealed to a few people here, there, everywhere. The double, triple, quadruple population, films and radios, magazines, books leveled down to a sort of paste pudding norm. Do you follow me?
I think so.
Picture it. 19th century man with his horses, dogs, carts, slow motion. Then in the 20th century, speed up your camera. Books cut shorter, conversations, digests, tabloids, everything boils down to the gag, the snap ending.
Snap ending.
Classics, cut to fit 15-minute radio shows, then cut again to fill a 2-minute book column, winding up at last as a 10 or 12-line dictionary resume. I exaggerate, of course. Out of the nursery and into the college and back into the nursery. There's your intellectual pattern for the past 5 centuries or more. Speed up the film, Montag. Quick, click, pick, look, eye, now, flick. Here, there, swift pace. Up, down, in, out. Why, how, who, what, where, bang, smack, wallop, bing, bong, boom. Digest, digests. Digest, digests. Politics? 1 column, 2 sentences, a headline. Then in midair, all vanishes. Man's mind around about so fast under pumping hands of publishers, exploiters, broadcasters, and the centrifuge flings off all unnecessary time wasting thought.
What's this?
School is shortened, discipline relaxed, philosophies, histories, languages dropped, English and spelling gradually neglected, finally almost completely ignored. Life is immediate. The job counts. Pleasure lies all after work. Why learn anything save pressing buttons, pulling switches, fitting nuts and bolts?
Let me fix your pillow. No.
The zipper displaces the button, and a man lacks just that much time to think while dressing at dawn. A philosophical hour, and thus a melancholy.
Here. Get away.
Life becomes one big pratfall, Montag. Everything bang, buff, and wow.
Wow. For God's sake, let me be.
You like baseball, don't you, Montag?
Baseball's a fine game.
What's this? What's this here?
Sit down, we're talking.
You like bowling, don't you, Montag?
Yes, bowling.
Golf.
Golf's a fine game.
More sports everywhere. Group spirit, fun, and you don't have to think, eh? Now, let's take up the minorities in our civilization, shall we? Bigger the population, more minorities. Don't step on the toes of cat lovers or dog lovers, doctors, lawyers, merchants, chiefs, Mormons, Baptists, Unitarians, and generalists, second generation Chinese, Swedes, Italians, Germans, Texans, Brooklynites, Irishmen, people from Oregon or Mexico. People in this book, this play, this TV special are not meant to represent any actual painters, cartographers, mechanics, anywhere. The bigger your market, Montag, the less you handle controversy. Remember that. All the minor minorities with their navels to be kept clean. Authors full of evil thoughts. Lock up your typewriters. They did. But the public, knowing what it wanted, spinning happily, let the comic book survive, and the three-dimensional sex magazines, of course.
Yes, but what about the firemen?
What more easily explained and natural? With school turning out more runners, jumpers, racers. The word intellectual, of course, became the swear word it deserved to be. You always dread the unfamiliar. Surely you remember the boy in your own school class who was exceptionally bright. Did most of the reciting, answering, while the others sat like so many leadened idols, hating him. And it wasn't this bright boy you selected for beatings and tortures after hours. Of course it was. We must all be alike. Not everyone born free and equal, as the Constitution says, but everyone made equal. A book is a loaded gun in the house next door. Burn it. Take the shot from the weapon. Breach man's mind. You must understand that our civilization is so vast that we can't have our minorities upset and stirred. Ask yourself, what do we want in this country above all? People want to be happy, isn't that right? Haven't you heard it all your life?
Yes.
Colored people don't like Little Black Sambo. Burn it. White people don't feel good about Uncle Tom's Cabin. Burn it. Someone's written a book on tobacco and cancer in the lungs. The cigarette people are weeping. Burn the book. Sincerity, Montag. Peace, Montag. Take your fight outside. Better yet, into the incinerator. Funerals are unhappy and pagan. Eliminate them too. 5 minutes after a person is dead, he's on his way to the Big Flue, the incinerators serviced by the helicopters all over the country. 10 minutes after death, a man's a speck of black dust. Let's not quibble over individuals with memoriams. Forget them. Burn them all. Burn everything. Fire is bright. Fire is clean.
There was a girl next door. She's gone now. I think dead. Can't even remember her face. But she was different. How? How did she happen?
Here, there, that's bound to occur. Clarice McClellan. We have a record on her family. We've watched them carefully. Heredity and environment are funny things. It's why we've lowered the kindergarten age year after year until we're almost snatching them from the cradle. We had some false alarms on the McClellans. Never found a book. The girl? She was a time bomb. She didn't want to know how a thing was done, but why? The poor girl's better off dead.
Yes, dead.
Luckily, queer ones like her don't happen often. We know how to nip most of them in the bud early. Cram them full of non-combustible data. Chuck them so damned full of facts they feel stuffed and absolutely brilliant with information. Then they'll feel their thinking. They'll get a sense of motion without moving. So, bring on your clubs and parties, cars, motorcycle helicopters, your sex and heroin, more of everything to do with automatic reflex. If the drama's bad, if the film says nothing, if the play is hollow, sting me with the theremin, loudly. I'll think I'm responding to the play when it's only a tactile reaction to vibration. But I don't care. I just like solid entertainment. I must be going. Lecture's over. I hope I've clarified things. The important thing for you is to remember, Montag. We're the Happiness Boys, the Dixie duo, you and I. We stand against the small tide of conflicting theory and thought. We have our fingers in the dike. We depend on you. I don't think you realize how important you are to our happy world as it stands now. One last thing. At least once in his career, every fireman gets an itch. What does the book say? Well, Montag, take my word for it. I've had to read a few in my time to know what I was about, and the books say nothing. Nothing you can teach or believe. They're about non-existent people, figments of imagination.
Well then, what if a fireman accidentally, really not intending anything, takes one home with him?
A natural error. Curiosity alone. We don't get over anxious or mad. We let the fireman keep the book. After 24 hours, if he hasn't burned it by then, we simply come and burn it ourselves.
Of course.
Get well, and keep well.
Never going back. Miss Montag. Now look,
You are going to work tonight, aren't you?
I haven't decided. Right now I've got an awful feeling. I want to smash things, kill things.
Go take the Beetle then. The keys to the Beetle are on the night table. I always like to drive fast when I feel that way. You get it up around 95 and you feel wonderful. Sometimes I drive around all night and I come back and you don't know it. It's fun out in the country. You hit rabbits and sometimes you hit dogs. Go take the Beetle.
No, I don't want to this time. I want to hold on to this funny thing. God, it's gotten big on me. I don't know what it is. I'm so damned unhappy. I'm so mad and I don't know why. I feel like I'm putting on a lot of weight. I feel fat. I feel like I've been saving up a lot of things. I don't know. I might even start reading books.
They'd put you in jail, wouldn't they?
Yes, and it might be a good idea. Before I hurt someone. Did you hear, baby? Did you listen to him? He knows all the answers. He's right. Happiness is important. Fun is everything. And I'm sitting here and saying to myself, I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Well, I am, and I'm proud of it.
I'm going to do something. I don't even know what yet, but something big.
I'm tired of listening to this junk.
Millie, it's your house as well as mine. I feel it's only fair that I tell you something now. I should have told you before, but I wasn't even admitting it to myself. I have something I want you to see, something I put away and hid during the past year, now and again, once in a while. I don't know why, and I never told you. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking, but it looks like we're in this together.
Montag, no!
Billy! No, wait, stop it! Oh, I don't know, stop it! Millie! Give me a second. Will you? We can't do anything. We can't burn these. I don't want to look at them. At least look at them once. Then if what Captain says is true, then we'll burn them together. You have to help me. Whether we like it or not, we're in this together. I've never asked much from you all these years. But I ask it now. I bleed for it. We've got to start somewhere. Figure out why we're in such a mess. And you and the medicine nights, in the car, and me and my work. Sorry. We're heading right for a cliff, Millie. God, I don't want to go over. Sorry. This isn't going to be easy. We've got to figure it out. We've got to help each other. I need you so much right now. I can't tell you. If you love me, If you love me at all, you'll put up with this for 24 hours, for 48 hours. That's all I ask, and then it'll be over. I promise, I swear. If there's something here, just a little thing we can get out of this whole mess, maybe we can pass it on to someone else. The woman, the other night, Mill. You weren't there. You didn't see her face. And Clarice, you never talked to her. I talked to her. And men like Beatty are afraid of her. I can't understand it. Why should they be so afraid of someone like her? But I keep putting her alongside the firemen in the house last night, and suddenly I realized I didn't like them. I didn't like them at all. I didn't like myself anymore. I thought it'd be best if the firemen themselves were to burn.
Montag, someone's here!
Beatty,
It can't be him.
he's come back.
Mrs. Montag!
We won't answer. Where do we go? We begin by beginning, I guess.
He'll come up and he'll burn us and the books.
Mrs. Montag!
Let's see this. It is computed 11,000 persons have several times suffered death rather than submit to break their eggs at a smaller end.
What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. The captain was right.
Here now, we'll start again. At the beginning.